Alright, man, this is the only SEC game on tonight, Thursday night, man. We got South Carolina versus number 8, Auburn. Yeah, Auburn coming off that big series win on the road at Tennessee, bro. So, yeah, let's get into it. See if they can continue their little roll, bro. South Carolina, I believe, is second to last in the SEC standings.
And he draws a first walk. 3 innings. This one is hit sharply to second.
Oh, okay, got him.
He's gonna have just the one out at first.
Okay. I mean, Carolina's got a little bit of something going in the first inning.
To the warning track. Coming in to score is Blake Jackson, a stand-up RBI double for Nathan Hall, and South Carolina gets out to a terrific start. A dozen years in the major leagues. 2-2 pitch.
Oh, let's go, man.
So Cam Tilley gives up a leadoff walk.
Interesting. Auburn didn't start Sam Dutton. I guess it would have been. I guess it would have been too short of a rest for him because he had to pitch on Saturday because last week's game against Tennessee on Friday got pushed to Saturday. So yeah, that would only be 4 days rest. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. See ya.
Just 5 league wins.
Makes sense to not throw him. He'll throw tomorrow.
Couple of strikeouts in the second. 3 overall now for Cam Tilley. 2 strikes to Lucas Steele.
Oh my good God Almighty! Get that shit out of here. That is a freaking rocket.
His 5th home run of the year.
Hey, Grandpa got the ball too.
Ties this game at 1.
Gabe Gross told me before the season started, and there's another hit by pitch. Fralick moves behind the plate.
Oh my goodness. Yep.
Dumps it out into left field in front of Evan Stone. Really good defender. They're hoping that his bat can start to warm up.
Auburn does have some pretty good bats, bro. They've been pretty impressive recently with their bats, man.
And standing up at second base with an RBI double is Derek Fabian.
For South Carolina all year, Clay, is that they've gotten
Rembert? Oh yeah, yep, lasered. Okay, well, you got it. Yeah, you're scoring easily, bro. They're liking the third base line, let me tell you. Jesus. That's exactly where you just hit somebody like 2 minutes ago, bro.
First base.
That sets the table for Irish.
The balls are just getting right by the infield. Oh, he's sending them. Rembert's flying. A run roll in the second inning. Yeah, bro's struggling, man. You better get him up out of here.
Again, the 2-2 wrap to second. Gaskin, nice pick. He'll flip to second for 1 and to first
nice.
for the
Okay.
double play. That's true.
You know, I think a lot of it is these guys walking in, and there's Tilley with a couple good breaking balls, and then finishes him off with a slider.
Made a bad 0-2 pitch to Steele, and Steele made him pay for it, but he's given up a lot of ground balls that have just found holes, so we're hoping to squeeze a little bit more out of him, but we'll see.
Runner goes. Throw for Braylon.
Oh, nice little slap tag.
Braylon has been doing most of the catching duties. Now this
There's Bub Terrell, bro.
Up the middle by Terrell. Rounding third is Guevara. He's going to come home and score. Run number 6.
I mean, Auburn's doing a good job of putting the ball in play in the field. You know, heading with runners in scoring position. There it is. Down third base line again.
Sliding into third is Bub Terrell. Runners at the corners, and nobody out for Auburn here in the third inning.
It's a good sign when your offense can put together hits like that. That's gone. If that does not get out of here, yeah, dude, that ball never came down. I didn't even see the ball come down, to be honest. Yeah, it's a good sign when you have an offense that can put the ball in play in the field, like in the gaps in the outfield, get the ball hard hit through the infield, bro. You know, rather than just relying on home runs, because when you get to Omaha, it's a lot harder to hit home runs. Just because of, like, you got the combination of the field and the wind. Yeah, it's, you know, offenses that can put together I mean, it is possible to hit home runs, obviously, you know. Teams can win natties from hitting home runs and being that kind of team, but, you know, I think if you got a little bit of mixture of both, I think, you know, hitting inside the field is a little bit more important.
His 8th of the year. And it's a 5 RBI night for
And Auburn's doing a whole lot of hitting inside the field.
Fralick doing what he's doing has made that move a lot easier.
Chopper toward the hole. Glove.
Oh, he's not gonna beat him. He's not even gonna catch the damn ball.
Target to Ryder Guarino. At first base with 2 outs.
That's gone. I got a feeling it's gone. I had a feeling it was gone. See you later. Over the building. Over the damn building, bro. That's on top of the roof and over the building. Holy fudge. That's McMurray, and he just McMashed that shit. Now that's on the roof. Okay, hey. Somebody go get that. I had a feeling it was gonna be a homer, bro. I saw it was McMurray, I had a feeling.
3-2.
Dude just likes to kill it.
Yeah, they really do. And you gotta...
Dude, stop it. What is this shit?
Eric Guevara making a bid. And it is off the top of the wall. Nathan Hall can't make the catch.
Go 3, go 3. You're going 3. I don't want to see you stop a second. You're going 3, brother. Get your ass in there. Don't you be slowing up at second, man. Oh, Terrell.
Well, the inning mercifully comes to an end.
Why would you throw that same pitcher back out there, Paul Maneri? Why would you throw him back? He got freaking toasted in the first inning, second inning, bro.
Ryder Guarino strikes out Fralick to start this 4th inning. He has 4
Oh my
now.
god.
Derek Fabian blasts one to right field, and it's going to carry him off the wall. The number 9 hitter sliding into second.
The amount of
base
power and offensive consistency I've been seeing from Auburn
nonetheless, and that
recently is
that was a Butch thing
quite crazy.
Decided to...
Jesus God!
Irish. Forget about it.
Bro, y'all sitting over there on the floor behind the fence, you're in the danger zone, man.
His 2
Ike Irish, of course.
And that home run gives him a baker's dozen for the season.
Look at how red his face is, man. He is embarrassed.
In earnest for the first time
It is 15 to damn 1.
Got him on the breaking ball.
And Auburn's still going through one pitcher.
His 6th strikeout.
He might be done pretty soon.
Get a bye, and the
Go Tigers, man. LSU.
Single elimination format that year. I mean, you're an old man, but I don't even think you were born yet.
I was not born yet.
Ground ball to a wide open right side. Guevara
They just
had a
don't stop,
beautiful
man.
night. That's his 3rd straight hit. He's up next. That's in the dirt. Braylon has to chase.
Looking at it going, yeah, you know what, I could run you back out there.
Hit to second. Gaskin
Gonna score another run,
gets a throw,
16.
gets the out. Coming in to score is Lucas Steele.
No, and you got everybody in the bullpen is going to be fresh. Ben Shore is one of
Oh
those guys
my
that's gonna hold
goodness.
this piece of hit.
Look at Fralick. running
They're just hanging up freaking... You know, they're just hanging the pitches over there, bro, over the middle of the plate, and they're just cracking those things, man. It's like batting practice out here for them. Like, look at that, bro.
Look at this.
Like,
Shooting to right field.
they're not, like, being creative with their locations at all.
Score is Fralick.
The pitchers are just throwing to throw.
Crystal Carter, his second plate.
Look at the freaking... Look at where the pitch is.
Deep in the hole, and no play
He's
at
safe.
second for Kazmar, who made a nice stop, keeping that from getting.
All right, I really missed this game. I don't want to miss any more. Locked in on every.
Hey, it's better to miss
There's a walk.
than to just hang a
He's
freaking...
the 9th man to hit for the Tigers. This is going to get away from Braylon. And now hold on.
Bro.
A second. Home plate umpire is going to give first base to McMurray.
Do you give him the 3-0 swing? No, you do not.
Oh
He gets an
my
RBI.
god.
Single in this inning. 3 hits to
Did he just hit a granny? Did he just hit a granny? He hit a fudging granny off the top of the batter's eye, man. Stop it.
Eric Guevara.
What is going on? What am I watching the end of the South Carolina baseball program? How do you, dude? It's 24-1.
Tomorrow, the LSU transfer. As Woida lifts one high and deep, left center, making a bid, and goodbye. It is gone. Home run, Jace Woida. His
Dude.
6th home run of the year.
Auburn has scored 3 touchdowns and a field goal, and South Carolina has mustered up a safety.
South Carolina is heard from for the first time since the first inning. Leadoff homer for Woida.
Good God, man, the scoreboard. Holy shit.
Couldn't be better. As this one is jammed out to right center and deep, and it is.
I mean, this is just because Auburn's throwing, like, not good arms, I'm sure. And they're just throwing strikes. They're up by 22 damn runs, man. Oh my God. That was a sure thing, if that's how you say his last name. That was a sure ass beating, man. Dude. South Carolina, how do you... Like, okay. Alright, man. Now watch South Carolina win the series. That's how weird baseball is, man. Watch South Carolina win the series. I would not be shocked. I honestly wouldn't be shocked, bro, if that happened. But my God, this was an absolute massacre. It was a bloodbath, man. You know. Oh my God. Like 24-2, bro. Auburn. The offense for Auburn is playing the best it has all year, man. And the pitching is doing really well too, man. You know, Auburn's just, you know, I don't think people are talking much about Auburn as a team that can make it to Omaha, to be honest. I don't think many people are giving them the credit they probably deserve, man. They've been hanging around the top 10 for quite a while now. They've been hanging around the top 10, but you know, when it comes to the SEC, you just don't hear much about Auburn. At least I don't. You know, I hear about LSU, Tennessee, Arkansas. Heck, you even hear about A&M, who's below Auburn in the SEC standings. I mean, you've been hearing about A&M all season, you know, just about them having all the talent in the world on that team and just it being a matter of time before they put it together. But yeah, dude, like, you just don't hear much when it comes to Auburn, and I think they're gonna be a sneaky team, bro. I think they're gonna be a sneaky team when it comes to the NCAA tournament. They're probably gonna be a damn freaking host, bro. This team could be a host in the top 8. They could be a top 8 seed, national seed, man. And that, wow. I don't know. I just don't hear much about them at all. And it's quite surprising, bro. Maybe it's better that way for Auburn. Honestly, it's probably better that way. Because, you know, I think it's probably true for pretty much any team. That when you start getting talked about, that just adds a... You know, it doesn't put you in the underdog role anymore, and so many teams like to live in that underdog mentality. And Auburn's in that right now, and a lot of teams just enjoy that, but they like being doubted. They don't, you know, but when they become the favorites and when they become the hunted instead of the hunters, completely different mindset, bro. And you know, a lot of teams like to be the aggressor rather than having to like defend, you know, from being hunted. So, you know, when you're the favorites. So yeah, man, it's probably better nobody talks about Auburn. Because they've been playing really good baseball, man. They're looks like they're starting to hit their peak when it matters. It could be a scary team when it comes to the SEC tournament too, bro. So watch out for Auburn, man. Watch out for Auburn, bro.